On September 27, 2022, the Comox Valley Emergency Program, with partners Comox Valley Regional District, City of Courtenay, Town of Comox, Village of Cumberland, and Comox First Nation, hosted the Fracture on Fifth Earthquake Regional Training Exercise, utilizing the CVRD's Emergency Operations Center, also known as an EOC, on Harmston Avenue.
So we were doing an earthquake, but it was really about regional collaboration for opening a level 3 emergency operations center, but also to support other local governments that when we need to do sort of collaboration together for a large scale, any kind of large scale event, wildfire, flood, pandemics, heat waves. This is where we were hoping that we'd all be able to come and work together and share our resources and collaborate in sort of close confinements instead of just through email processes. So.
The training exercise was based on a historical 7.3 magnitude earthquake that struck the Comox Valley in 1946. The purpose of the exercise was to support staff, volunteers, and partner agencies to gain experience coordinating and supporting disaster response and coordination at the site level, and within a regional emergency operations center model and reception center environments.
Well, the biggest thing is to really provide opportunities for personnel, volunteers, just to get more comfortable with an event before it actually unfolds, or just re-looking at some of their operational guidelines that they might already use for other events. I think we did quite well with that.
The exercise scenario and events were co-developed by a regional exercise design team with guidance from Calian Group, a Canadian company which specializes in developing and evaluating highly realistic emergency management exercises. During the day, a variety of training events occurred. Pre-designated roads in the downtown Courtenay area were closed to support an evacuation order scenario in a residential area led by local RCMP and Comox Valley Ground Search and Rescue. Residents who volunteered to participate as evacuees displaced from their homes were guided to a reception center managed by Emergency Support Services. There, evacuees were supported by volunteers specializing in first aid, reunification services, and provided referrals for food, lodging, clothing, and emotional supports. 2 tabletop exercises were also conducted around potential disruptions in water and sewer infrastructure and services in an earthquake scenario. In each setting, staff and responders and volunteers were able to collaborate and practice as a team their roles in an operational setting, guided by the Emergency Program Act legislation, local emergency guidelines, plans, and procedures, as well as to gain and share new skills in a safe and controlled learning environment. Key contributors to the exercise were Comox Valley Emergency Support Services, Comox Valley Emergency Radio Communications, Comox Valley Search and Rescue, Courtenay RCMP, Calian Group, and the Regional Exercise Design Team, who collaborated for over 2 years to help plan and develop Fracture on Fifth. Mutual aid was provided by St. John's Ambulance and Emergency Support Services volunteers from Comox Valley, Campbell River, and Quadra Island. The Comox Valley Emergency Program has also developed new regional emergency planning relationships with CFB Comox 19 Wing and Community Care's Peer Outreach, who were also involved during Fracture on Fifth. We thank them for their substantial participation on Exercise Day. An exercise of this scope has never before been held in the region and took over 2 years to design. But because of Fracture on Fifth, our community has become better prepared if an event of this magnitude should ever occur. Residents of the Comox Valley are encouraged to learn more about how to be self-sufficient during emergency or disaster, starting with an emergency kit, a supply of drinking water, and a simple emergency plan for your household members and pets. For more information, visit www.comoxvalleyrd.ca/getprepared.